you've taken a lot of classes, and you still continue to take classes. And what do you think were some of the more important lessons that you've pulled from these classes? I know that's a big sort of umbrella, but maybe you can pick out
Mhm.
like a few now you feel like are helpful.
Right. Good thing I noted my answers on screen. So I'll be looking at the camera. I'll be looking there.
Yeah, it's funny.
Rest assured, this
Yeah.
is pointed out very nice. So
Uh,
number one, I would say the best thing that I learned in taking classes would be understanding your goal.
mm,
Understanding your goal. Like, what is the importance of this investment? I didn't see it first as investment dati. Parang
mm,
I've seen it as just katulad ng iba na mga tao na hobby or parang just to have fun.
mm-hmm.
Pero on the latter part, when dance is becoming or transitioning into a career for me, I've seen it as an investment. So that's one thing. At the same time, you can see kung what's the purpose of dance for me? Is it for exercise or for me to have retentive memory? Yun ba
Mm-hmm.
yung purpose? So parang for me, that's number one, understanding your goal. At least you know what you're doing. Because at the end of the day, syempre, you're paying good money. So you need to
Mm-hmm.
understand what you're doing with it.
Mm,
At the same time, I learned to try out different styles before settling down in
yep.
one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like what you said, when I was starting, I tried a lot of styles in Groove Central. Also because I don't know kung ano yung pinapasok ko.
Yeah.
This is a new thing for me. When I entered Groove Central, it's the first studio I've ever been into. And it's the first time I've seen a lot of mirrors
Yep.
and magandang floor. Because
Mm.
back then sa amin sa San Bedad, our floor was yung asfalto lang
That's fun.
talaga.
Yeah.
So we don't have that experience. Yun, pagdating ko doon, it was full of mga posters and something like that na tungkol talaga sa dance. So parang sabi
Mm-hmm.
ko, okay, ano to?
Mm.
So I really had to attend lahat ng demo classes. I really had to check it out kasi
Yeah.
I don't know what I want.
Yep.
So for me, it's very important to try out different styles. And I don't know kung makakatulong if you ask other people about how they feel about that style. Kasi
Yep.
for me, what matters is your own experience. Kasi some people kasi would say, hindi kasi ganito yung feeling ko sa gantong style kasi ganyan siya. Well, that's
Mm.
for him. That's
Mm-hmm.
for him to say kasi he
Mm.
already experienced it. What
Mm-hmm.
I would suggest is you experience it for yourself. So at
Mm-hmm.
least you have your own answer. So kung feeling mo hindi para sa'yo yung gantong style, at least you tried. At least you
Yep.
gave it enough time. And then, okay.
Yeah.
Diba?
You got to taste it. Yeah.
And yeah.
Mm.
And siguro lastly, ang pinaka natutunan ko with classes on the latter parts of it would be observing how they teach and when
Mm-hmm.
to stop and when to go on and dance. Kasi on the part of when to stop and when to go on and dance, a lot of teachers are always saying na, okay, first two lines stop or half of the class stop, half of the class dance. A lot of people are disregarding that gift. And ako natutunan ko yon nung mga kalagitnaan ng pagtitake ko ng class. Kasi when I was first taking classes, I was always on the go. Always fire. Parang, okay,
Mm.
whenever I can dance, I'll dance. Pero na-realize ko that observing is a gift.
Mm.
And when the teacher wants to do it and show it to you, not because they want to show off, but because they want to show it to you, you observe and you see na parang, ganun. Kasi may mga bagay na yung ibang teachers, hindi nila natuturo yung mannerisms nila, pero yun yung nagpapaganda ng galaw nila.
Mm.
So parang ako, yun yung ninanakaw ko dun
Yeah.
sa class. Imbis
Yeah.
yung tinuturo nila na sinasabi nila na parang, okay, raise this and raise that. I'm trying to observe, okay, gaano kataas to make it look good sa
Mm.
kanya?
Mm-hmm.
Is he doing the same thing as I understood it?
Mm.
Or mas binababa niya pa to. So kung binaba niya to, ramdam ko ba dito yung hatak?
Mm.
Kasi parang pag tinitignan ko siya, hindi naman niya ramdam na ganun. So parang ganun ko iniisip na
Yeah.
you observe how they teach and ewan ko, sobrang nag-stick lang siguro sa akin yung mentality na when we were given that Isabeda na you observe the teacher from the tip of the hair up
Yeah.
until the tip of the foot. So
Yep.
parang ako, lagi na siya natira. Parang,
Mm-hmm.
okay, as obsessive as it can be, I'll do that.
Yeah.
I'll do that. Ayun.
Yeah, that's a great point. I think you also, brought up something really important, which is that, sometimes you can take a class and there are going to be teachers who excel in communication, and there are going to be some teachers who excel in demonstration, right? Obviously, it's great when you can get somebody who does both really well, but there are going to be times where the person's really a demonstrator, and you're just going to have to pull. You're going to have to take a step back and just observe. I think that's an important thing to think about.